Across New York City's campuses, food vendors line the sidewalks, serving steaming bowls of comfort to students and workers. They've become a symbol of New York's hustle: fast, affordable, and diverse. But behind the scenes, rising prices and narrow profits are putting the small businesses to the test. Near Columbia University, Tingting Li and her 4 female partners, all Chinese immigrants, run a malatang food vendor. Malatang, a traditional Chinese street food, literally means spicy nangbing hot soup. They hope to bring the flavors of home to students and workers far from their families.
There aren't many malatang vendors in New York. We're pretty unique, so we're not worried. I really enjoy talking with these kids. Some are regulars, and we've become close enough to chat about school and life.
Originally, malatang is self-serve, but at Li's vendor, every portion is pre-weighed and prepped in a central kitchen back in Flushing. It's a necessary limitation to meet demand and control costs. Yet students and regulars keep coming, drawn by both the flavor and the personal connection.
We can't please everyone, but most students love our food. We just want to bring something warm, something familiar.
However, keeping that warmth alive is getting harder. Food prices in New York City have spiked more than 25% since 2019, and over 56% in the past decade. Fixed costs for Li's vendor run around $5,000 a month, and the cost of ingredients and gas keeps climbing. Raising prices could push students away.
Most of our customers are students, especially international students. They have their budgets and they've already paid U.S. tuition with their family's support. We want to keep the food affordable for them.
Some things you just gotta buy. Like, at the end of the day, you're still gonna always buy food.
Andrea Arbeda, a community liaison and small business engagement expert, says street vendors are on the front line of food inflation.
You have small businesses, food trucks, vendors who are like almost afraid to raise their price because they know the reality of what that means for others. But I think in some ways, especially when it comes to people who are for the community or organizing on a smaller scale, is that you can raise your prices because you have that community.
Though loyalty has its limits, and more financial pressure could be coming with the shrinking profits.
Our profit used to be about 40% when I started the food vendor in 2018. We paused during COVID and returned in 2022. Now, it's closer to 30 and even less. The inflation is just too severe.
And it's not just about the cost of food. Other costs are rising. Gas or even new city policies makes it harder for businesses to survive.
New York has congestion pricing. That just applies to everyone, no matter what. And now you have this additional added burden of, like, I would say tax in a way, like tax on you, and how, like, and what that means for you as a business owner.
While you may think the solution is further cuts, Li and her partners have taken the opposite approach. They're actually looking to expand and have applied for a second location near NYU. This allows them to reach another community while sharing fixed costs between 2 locations.
A restaurant is impossible. Rent is way too high. But a second vendor costs less, and we can still serve the same community.
For these women, running a malatang food vendor isn't only about business. It's a way to serve comfort, foster community, and sustain a business under intense financial pressure.
Our motto is, if a customer asks, we try to make it work. We try to accommodate customers' requests whenever we can.
In one of the world's most expensive cities, these women keep New York fed, balancing inflation, identity, and the simple hope of making a living on their own terms.